For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome to beautiful Los Angeles, Hollywood, California for the Giants and Dodgers. This is Sticky Bleachers, and I am Corey.
I'm Bob. We're here in the City of Angels for our wonderful match between the Giants and Dodgers. Oh, Pagan leads it off with a shot in the right field gap. That's going to be trouble there, Corey.
All the way to the wall and misplayed at center and in right, and he's rounded second. He's going to be in there with, could have been a stand-up triple, Bob. He did slide in, maybe just for show there, but already Kershaw filling in for Maeda in an emergency scratch is in trouble, Bob.
Absolutely, but he gets a nice little fly ball here, and that should be out number one, and it is. But still, the Giants threatening with Pagan on third. Brandon Belt with a shot right past the second baseman. That's going to score the run, so Brandon Belt continues his hot start.
And nobody was covering first there, so fortunate that he was stuck to a single there. So Kershaw maybe not 100% here, Bob, pitching on short rest in an emergency scratch job, and he's looking to go down even more. No, they won't score it on this one, but second and third, and big trouble here in the first.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of questions already with Dave Roberts, but Kershaw gets a quick out and throws back to third, but Pagan is safe, so a lot of swings and contact there, Corey, early on.
Yeah, so Kershaw, normally not so much a contact pitcher, normally a strikeout artist, but not so here tonight.
And as you can see, the fans just wanted the Bumgarner-Kershaw rematch again, so we just gave it to him twice in one weekend.
Yes, Jeff Samardzija also a last-second scratch in a rare occurrence here. Both announced starting pitchers had to be benched at the last second due to a bizarre accident, Bob. I'm being told it involved pigeons outside the stadium. More details on that as they come in.
Absolutely. We're still getting all the reports here. We don't want to report anything that's not true, so.
Yes, and that's a laser foul ball. Thankfully, nobody's hurt there in the stands. This one's a towering pop. Let's see, backing up is second base.
Joe Panic.
Yes, there we go, and that'll be out number 3.
Joe Panic doesn't panic at all. Makes that nice catch there.
Not
Ooh.
one
See?
ounce of panic, and here's Denard Span, a name that I do know, partner.
Absolutely. Well, Denard Span, a former Washington National, former Minnesota Twin, first year with the Giants, and he squibs one right past the shortstop and the left fielder. So misplayed by both positions, and he's just continuing around the bases, Corey.
And again, so 2 innings here, leading off with a triple. So Kershaw trying to settle in here still, and that one's going to get in on a base hit.
That is going to get through, and quickly the Dodgers are down 2-0 here in the top of the second. So good start for the Giants, and you can hear this Dodgers crowd they're not very happy right now. Corey.
Not upset. A lot of gunshots I'm hearing, Bob. Lots of gunshots, but that could be fans of both teams, in fairness.
True. It could be celebratory gunshots.
Yes, that's right. Very Yosemite Sam-esque celebratory
Absolutely.
gunshots.
It is the Wild West out here, Corey. And quickly, we have Pagan back up here for the second time, but Kershaw pumping in the 105-mile-an-hour fastball.
Yeah, but you have to wonder if he, filling in on short rest, Bob, if he might be on a pitch count, if they're going to need some long relief to come in. But can they get the double play? Not quite.
You know, I like the move, though, getting the lead runner, though. Keep
Yes.
runners on first and second.
Ooh, and they don't
but
get
an
the double
interesting-
play there either.
Bit of a mental error that by Clayton Kershaw. He didn't go to second there quickly.
And he's going to pay for it with a run,
it
at
is.
least one. It looks like he's going to get 2. So, that, as you said, Bob, an easy comebacker could have been a double play. But
Could have been out of this inning.
yep, and here we are with 2 outs, and he does get the 2-run single on 2 outs. Let's see if this one will end at the side, and it will.
Buster Posey, the Dodger killer, is having a quiet night to start off, but the Giants are rolling. Here's Howie Kendrick with a shot to the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, and he makes the out.
Good play, good play. Settling
Absolutely. Yasiel Puig lays off the ball in the dirt. And Bumgarner, he's throwing tonight. He's getting a lot of swings and misses, but there's a base hit for Yasiel Puig all the way to the wall. Picked up by the right fielder, and he throws it in. It's a nice play there by Hunter Pence.
Yeah.
Get the ball in there quickly.
That looked like it could have been extra bases with Puig's speed, but as it was, they did hold him to a single. Let's see, and they do, again, hold him on second. Not wanting to challenge the arm there and left, Bob.
Here's the young rookie, Corey Seager, with a line drive shortstop, and that's a
Ooh,
double play, Corey.
They do get the double play on him. Wow, that's a web gem of the night so far.
I'd say. And here's Hunter Pence, who made a great play out in right field to hold Yasiel Puig to a single there.
Yeah. Have to apologize for a minor technical problem there, folks. The sound of Vin Scully's voice kind of carried over through the booth from he's sitting next door having a couple of beers and calling this game for Dodgers radio. So we may hear him popping in and out. The insulation here in the sound booth has a few bullet holes in it after some of the celebrations, so we are getting a little bit of audio bleed through.
It's ventilated, Corey.
Oh, that's ventilation. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
That's what we call it.
Oh, and those gang tags are exit signs. I understand. Okay, got it.
Yep. Yes. Here's Grandal taking ball 2 here, so getting into a hitter's count, but he swings at a ball in the dirt.
Oh.
And Bumgarner again continuing to deal here. Definitely having the upper hand.
102 miles an hour. So Bumgarner he's throwing the 68 mile an hour changeup and 102 on the fastball. That's a massive up.
That's a hard ball to hit there, Corey.
Oh, we're getting it again.
Getting that
Hi, Vin.
Vin Scully in there again.
I didn't know Vin knew who I was.
Absolutely.
Hi, buddy.
Well, he might have been talking to Corey Seager, though. Who knows?
Oh, yeah.
It's Corey with an E. I know you go Corey with a Y.
Here's Ethier with a high fly ball. That's in right field. Can he get under it in right? Yes. Almost at the track there, Bob.
Absolutely. Hunter Pence calls everybody off, and I think that was his ball all along, though. I don't think he needed to call anybody off.
Yeah, but you're right. But he did make a point to call everybody out. Maybe just a little bit of showboating out there. And this one is 5-3 for the putout.
And again, Kershaw starting to settle down here, though, in this inning. But that's a little blooper. That could be trouble.
Ooh.
And it is. It falls right in front of Ethier out there.
Just a little flare there, pitcher against pitcher. And Bumgarner gets on base. And let's see what they can do at the top of the order with Angel Pagan, trying to help his pitcher out even more, Bob.
Well, and going back to the pitcher versus pitcher matchup, we know these two have a little bit of a hitting rivalry going on. And Pagan safe at first, though.
Might want to take a look at that one. That was a safe by an eyelash, but this one is a shot to left.
That's a
deep,
shot.
Deep.
And that's going to be a home run. So the Giants continue to tack it on here, making it a 6-0 game here, Corey, in the third.
Wow.
What do you see out of Kershaw? I mean, what's up with him? Is he tired?
Well, I don't know if he's tired. When you're topping triple digits on the speed gun, I would say you can't really mark it up to fatigue. You have to wonder if it's just he didn't have time to get his head in the game, Bob. Clearly his arm is there, but the mental part of it might not be all there tonight.
Maybe he didn't eat his turkey foot-long sub from Subway before the game, as he so often does before a start.
Yeah, he might not have had a chance. He thought he was going to be munching on sunflower seeds tonight, but as it is, he is on the mound and in deep trouble. Meanwhile, Bumgarner is just crushing through this Dodgers lineup.
Yeah, he's mowing them down. But Adrian Gonzalez, crafty veteran, a single into right field. Yep. He just continues to hit, Corey, and so he's a professional hitter. Yep. And not a bad first baseman to boot. But that ball's crushed as well, and that's going to reach the seats, and the Dodgers are on the board, Corey.
That was a no-doubter, so it goes from 6-0 to 6-2. So Bumgarner, just as we were saying, he's been sawing them down, Bob. He's getting himself into a little bit of trouble here. Let's see if he can get out of this inning just with the 2 spot.
That ball was rocketed out of there, so sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the hitter, Corey.
And that one did not look like it was 92. It looked like it kind of floated in there into the dirt, but speed gun, I guess, doesn't lie.
It's a sneaky 92. It gets up on you.
Sneaky 92. Well, that's why he's been so hard to hit tonight. With a ball that looks like that at 92, and will he get the double play?
Ooh.
Yes.
Turner with the speed. Justin Turner grounds into the double play, so the Dodgers put some points on the board, and it looks like Dave Roberts has seen enough of Kershaw, and he's going to put in Scott Kazmir. So they're kind of they're throwing everything but the kitchen sink out there today, Corey.
Well, I think, as I mentioned, Bob, Kershaw may have been on a pitch count, and going down 6 runs, you can't really blame him for getting him out in the 5th here.
Absolutely. I agree. So Kazmir comes in, sorry.
Yep, Kershaw is going to be on the hook
out
for this loss if things don't change on the scoreline.
Joe Don't Panic with the single up the middle.
Ooh.
Oh, and Jack Peterson misplayed the ball there, and that's going to be an extra base there.
Yes, so misplayed at short and misplayed in center. That gives up 2 bases, you could say, because it looks like that would have been an easy put-out. Shortstop curiously decided to turn back to left field as he was coming inside to the ball.
Yeah. Mental errors, Corey. We've talked about them before.
Yes, we have.
They don't help anybody.
And we don't want to bring up the traumatic experience that Bob had with mental errors So we should got to talk about something else. How about Cueto grounding out quickly to the pitcher? Or, I'm sorry, Cueto.
Well, how about Cueto coming in to pitch for Madison Bumgarner? So Bumgarner looked like he was rolling, but the Giants follow suit, and they bring in their number 2 guy, Johnny Cueto, who gives up a double to Yasmani Grandal.
Yes, pardon me on that one. So, yeah, it's both pitchers go out in the same inning here. So Bumgarner is on line for the win, and Kershaw on the hook for the loss here. And let's see what these relievers can do.
Well, this is pitcher versus pitcher number 2, Corey. So we have Kazmir versus Cueto, and Kazmir drives in a run with a double. So how about that?
Yeah, so going to the starting bench, Bob, for long relief?
Hey, I'm not a professional manager, so who am I to question? But Ether with a drive, and that's going to bring this game, within 2 runs? Oh, no, it's going to tie it up.
6-5 ball game.
Oh, 6-5, sorry. So
there we go.
Still down by 1.
We here in our Sticky Bleachers booth in the LA Stadium have a very narrow view of the field. It's very difficult for us to see all of the field.
I was wondering if one of the bulbs from the 5 was shot out here to make a 6, but anyway.
Yeah. Well, certainly that has happened.
Certainly could have. Absolutely.
That's actually continuously happening during the game.
Yes. We've kind of like a strobe light effect, if you will.
Yeah, that's right. So there's a staff up there replacing light bulbs. That's a very dangerous job. I hope that those crew members are getting hazard pay going out there to the scoreboard to screw in fresh light bulbs as they are shot out by the excited fans here in Los Angeles.
And Crawford quickly grounds out to first base, so gunshots don't really seem to affect the ball players, though, Corey, do they?
No, I would say
surprisingly,
both of these teams going about their work as if nothing's wrong. And certainly that's part of the home field advantage of the Dodgers, but of course the Giants, no strangers themselves to gunfire in this stadium. You have to wonder if maybe someone from a more genteel NL West team, say Arizona, comes in here and is a little more intimidated by those gunshots.
I wouldn't even go so far as that, but anyway. Angel Pagan with another seeing eye single.
And,
up the middle.
Yeah, there we go. So he's not going to make the brave turn to 3 here, so he's going to settle for a double, working his way towards that cycle.
Yeah, he might be going for the cycle there. So, and we'll go back a couple batters, but Johnny Cueto gave a ball quite the ride all the way to the warning track. So this pitcher versus pitcher batting situation is kind of getting interesting.
And the first strikeout of the game here tonight ends the top of the 6th, Bob.
Yep, and Johnny Cueto fires into Howie Kendrick, and he fouls it off into the right field seats. So
Howie Kendrick, no relation to Kendrick Lamar, NBA player.
No relation whatsoever. But he does have a beautiful voice.
Yes, he does. Right you are, Bob.
Here's Yasiel Puig.
Yeah, we missed that great at-bat by Cueto while we were joking around about gunshots, Bob. What are we doing?
Mm-hmm. Well, you got to talk about what the people are doing. So
that's right. We're presenting you the whole game here today.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little
bit. Turner gives it a ride. He hit that ball square, though, Corey. Sometimes that happens in baseball.
That's right.
He hit it really hard, right at the guy.
And he could keep his feet planted there in left field. That was a bullet just right at eye level. Unfortunate.
No pun intended, actually, here in L.A. Get it?
Ooh, inside to Brandon Belt, and it's 3-0. He's got hitter's count.
Yep, got to watch out for this one. Oh,
yeah,
just foul.
And he could have probably put the bat on his shoulder there, Bob, but he did swing at it, and he does take the walk.
Takes the walk. Brandon Belt having a great start to 2016 season. And here comes the Dodger killer, Buster Posey. But that's an out. Base running mistake there by Brandon Belt.
Yes, a double play on the tag, which is you don't see very often.
Nope. And here's Hunter Pence. Recently celebrated a birthday. So happy belated.
There you go,
and he hits a high pop fly.
No,
I believe Adrian Gonzalez called that one off.
Large was the right term for that
large
fly,
yeah.
Bob. That was a large.
He took a large swing.
There was a large swing. Right you are. And that's it's over the pitcher. He got the lucky bounce.
Yep. There we go, and that's going to go all the way to the wall, and it's going to be another double. We've seen a lot of that today, Corey. It's a bit concerning for both teams.
I think it might be the laser pointers that are the laser sights on the rifles in the crowd.
What a play by Crawford right there. That was a beautiful play to get the lead runner, keep the double play set up.
And it looks like they're bringing in a pinch hitter here, Bob.
Yep, Scott Van Slyke, and he has a single all the way to left field. And he's going to get there, so they have runners on first and second. Starting to threaten here, Corey.
Yeah, they went for the force at second, but weren't quite able to make it. They did take a shot at it. It was closer than maybe they wanted to be comfortable with. But, as you say, Bob, first and second.
Ethier continues to have a day. He has a home run last time, and now he's going to have at least one run in.
And that's going to tie
And
this
it's
game
gonna
up
tie-
at 6 here late. And runners on second and third and only one out.
And you can see Cueto. He's really starting to sweat up there. He's getting nervous.
Yeah, no visit here, Bob. This would be the time I would think that you would want to come talk to your pitcher. And they are tagging.
They are tagging. It looked like,
Ooh.
that was another mental error, Corey. He took off. He didn't stay at the bag and wait for the ball to be caught. So
Yep.
that little extra time of having you running back and tag up.
Yep,
really
there you
cost
go.
him.
That did it. But interesting, you hit the cutoff man at the second base bag, that the cutoff man didn't give him a little bit more room for error there.
Right. Luis Avalon comes in the game for the Dodgers here, but he quickly gives up a base hit. And now we have a Nard Span back up, which a large towering pop fly. There,
Another large infield pop fly ball. You are absolutely right,
Corey.
Bob.
Absolutely. And here we go with Susak into the game, so he quickly grounds into the double play.
Another tag out
And
double play,
Avalon.
Bob.
Yeah, very interesting. So good positioning by Howie Kendrick
Yes.
to be in the right place at the right time.
You like to see the runner maybe try to disrupt that a little bit, although you can't disrupt it too much, or you can get the
No.
double play called on you for cause. But,
Absolutely. And a base hit will be granted to the batter.
yeah,
So
yeah. You like to try to maybe dance around just a little bit if you can.
you can go, at least make it look like you're not trying to get in the way.
That's right. And another large hop fly, Bob, in the infield.
Yes. Sergio Romo into the game here. One of the better names in baseball, I believe.
Sergio Romo, I'd give up for that.
Not as good as the Arizona Diamondbacks outfielder Socrates Brito.
Ooh.
Not burrito, Brito.
Brito?
Absolutely.
Ah, there we go.
So hopefully one day he does put out a signature burrito, or maybe the Diamondbacks will. It only seems fitting,
Yeah, that sounds like good pool food.
right?
Sounds good to me. 1-1 here to Tomlin, just brought in, Bob.
Yep. Tomlin brought in to face Avalon. So Avalon with the 4.13 ERA coming in this game. So had a couple rough outings there, Corey.
Yep, and that
That's
one's a shot, but it's going to be foul.
We found those umpires are playing way down the line. Got one out in the left field corner there by the warning track.
Yeah, well, we're playing with a playoff crew tonight here, Bob. Sunday Night Baseball, they spare no expense.
Gotcha. ESPN's footing the bill, so
Yes, that's right. So we are on a
Overtime.
full playoff crew, so we do have umps at every position tonight.
Kenley Jansen comes into the game and quickly gets one out, and we have Matt Duffy up here for the Giants, and he ropes one, but Adrian Gonzalez is right there.
Nice grab
So
there
the
at
Dodgers,
first.
absolutely, and you can see how he held the ball up, like a kind of showboating a little bit, but
a little-
I think they like it here.
Yeah, a little Heisman pose there, I thought, at the
Yeah.
end. Maybe a nod to Jeff Samardzija in the opposite dugout, still recovering from the mysterious pigeon incident before this game.
Absolutely. Well, it turns out that Jeff Samardzija back in his Notre Dame days. I'm sorry, we got a little more bleed over from Vince Scully there.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. Former Heisman candidate Jeff Samardzija, of course, back in Notre Dame. Thanks, Vinny from next door.
There's a pigeon. And Yasmani Grandal comes up, but it looks like they're going to pinch hit for him, actually. So we got Hernan coming in. And he quickly grounds out.
All right.
So Mr. Matt Duffy.
So we're going to have some bonus baseball here, Bob. 17 minutes into this game, and we're heading to the top of the 10th.
They wanted a quicker game, so
Yes.
we gave them a quicker game.
Yeah, Commissioner, my hat's off to you. They wanted to speed up the pace of these games, and a quick 9 innings with 6 runs each team, 17 minutes.
Oh, and Belt just blasts one, but it's foul into the left field seats.
You could say he
So
really
2 strikes.
hit that ball, Bob.
You think Brandon Belt wears a belt?
I think
I think
it's
he
a
does.
required part of the uniform here in baseball. We can see it right there. They've got those big belt loops.
Yep. Well,
Going
Pablo
with-
Sandoval broke his belt on the opening week of baseball.
Ooh, that was another large fly ball. Yes,
was.
classic baseball blooper that will go on the must-see
Oh, but Posey,
classic line. Ooh,
the Dodger killer.
and there it
He
is.
strikes again. He was quiet all game long, so you had to know when it mattered the most, he'd really come up.
And I'm being told about those are not fireworks. Those are rocket-powered grenades being fired from just outside the stadium to celebrate the home run by the visiting San Francisco Giants. So probably reason to be alarmed here, folks.
Stay in your seats, stay in the game.
There
Don't
you
worry.
go. Everybody,
LA police.
stay
We'll
calm.
have everything taken care of. But back to Jeff Samardzija and a pigeon and a sandwich.
Yeah, I wonder if
And
we
so they-
didn't quite see Jeff Samardzija come into this game here. So we're going to the bottom of the 10th. They're going to need a run, Bob, are these Dodgers, and it's not going to come from him. It's going to be up to Ethier.
I don't like them swinging early in the count. I know Casil throws a lot of strikes, and well, Ethier again just continues to have a beautiful game with a double into the right field fence.
Yep,
And
red
now we have
hot.
Jock Peterson coming up. So
And-
he's got the tying run on second, but he quickly grounds out to Sergio, and that's going to be runner on third with 2 outs, Corey.
All right, that's the tying run, the one they need, and oh, it's a large pop out, and this looks like this could be it, Bob, here in 10 innings. It will be
Extra
the
innings.
end. The visiting San Francisco Giants take this one from the LA Dodgers 7-6 in 10. Bob?
Well, I obviously both teams were stricken with the situation of having to replace the starter, so you can see how it affected them. But Madison Bumgarner giving him 3 solid innings of no-hit ball, and Clayton Kershaw just came out. He was throwing strikes, but they were hitting those strikes. So those early runs really came back to bite the Dodgers in the butt, Corey. What'd you see?
Right, you are, Bob. Couple of big hits by Pagan and others in the early part of that game. Now, it was fortunate that the Dodgers were able to tie this ball game up at 6 against the middle of the Giants bullpen. I think they're going to have something to address there after a really pristine start from Bumgarner, as you said, Bob. They were able to get back into this one. A couple of long shots were the tail of this one, especially from the man himself, the Dodger killer, Buster Posey, back from the long injury recovery. He clearly has not lost a step of his speed or the speed of his bat. So that's going to do it for us here, I think, from Los Angeles and Sticky Bleachers. I am Corey. Find us on Twitter, find us on Facebook, find our podcast on iTunes and SoundCloud and Podomatic and everywhere on the internet. Let us know what you think. I'll be Corey for now, signing off.
I'm Bob. We'll see you guys next time.